Hey y'all, just shut down for the evening. I want to teach y'all a little bit about CB language. Unfortunately, the era of the CB, I believe, is starting to fade away, but some of us drivers still use it. The CB, in my opinion, is one of the most important safety devices we have on the truck. If you have your CB on and you're listening as you're driving, you can hear of a traffic accident 10 miles up the road and you could take a detour around. Or you'll just know about it. If you can't get through it, you'll at least know about it and know when to slow down. Another thing is alerting fellow drivers where a local yokel, that's a local cop, is sitting on the side of the road. Smokey Bear, that's another cop, because some cops, they wear like a Smokey Bear's looking hat, kind of like a drill sergeant's hat, but you got a polar bear. It's a cop in a white car. You got say a cop in a undercover cop, for instance. That would be a bear in a plain brown wrapper, you know, unmarked car. Various colors, of course. Let's see, Smokey Bear. Local yokel is a local policeman. Black and tan. Some of your cop cars are black and tan colored. Black and whites. Typically, your state troopers, they have black and white cars. Typically, at least they do here in Texas. There are police cars with black and white cars and vehicles as well. But anyways, here's a little example how to alert a fellow trucker about a cop on the side of the road.
Break 19, break 19. We got ourselves a local yokel on Interstate 35, mile marker 32. Y'all be on the lookouts on the northbound side, taking your picture with his picture taker.
Picture taker. That's a radar gun. Self-explanatory. Sometimes you'll hear this.
Break 19, break 19. You got your local yokel sitting on Interstate 35 at mile marker 32. Be sure to brush your teeth and brush your hair and look nice. He's taking your picture with the picture taker.
You'll hear something like that. Somebody trying to get creative with it or whatever. You'll hear this.
Break 19, break 19. We got a Smokey spotted on the side of the road. He's got two customers. Repeat. Smokey spotted on the side of the road southbound with two customers.
Two customers will be, for the unfortunate ones who get caught speeding or whatever, they're pulled over. Or in some cases, people just need help. Cars broke down, the police officers out there changing tire, whatever, just helping whatever the situation may be. You know, and cops aren't bad. I don't hate cops being a trucker by no means. I got a cousin that's a cop. I love him to death. He does a great job. I got friends when I went to high school, they graduated high school and became police officers as well. And they do a great job of what they do. I don't hate cops for nothing. It's just CB terminology. That's all it is. It's kind of fun, kind of funny. Here's one. A brake check. Backup.
Break 19, break 19. We got us a brake check southbound side, exit 32. Exit 32. Brake check, exit 32. Y'all will be on the lookout.
Simply, well put. That means a backup. Somebody's had an accident, traffic slowed down for whatever reason. You know, anything like that. That's a brake check. It's a backup. Traffic jam. Here's something you hear a lot of times when you're in a traffic jam and there's an accident.
Y'all be on the lookout. We got us a Band-Aid box coming up the shoulder. We got a Band-Aid box coming up the shoulder. Y'all be on the lookout.
That's an ambulance. Band-Aid box, a.k.a.
Meat wagon. We got a meat wagon. Give them space. We got a meat wagon.
Meat wagon and Band-Aid box is a couple of the main terminologies that you would hear on a CB about an ambulance coming through. One more reference toward a cop.
Look out, driver. You got yourself a bubblegum machine on your back door there. He's about to light you up. Driver, look out. Bubblegum machine on your back door. He's going to light you up. Be aware.
Bubblegum machine's another police officer phrase. Light him up. Obviously, he's going to turn his lights on and pull him over. One other terminology you'd hear about the scales. I know some of you guys go driving down the road and see the scale houses. Don't really understand how they work. They do numerous things. Their main thing is to check the weight of the trucks, and if you're okay on weight, sometimes they'll even pull you in anyways. They check your logs, check your permit books, check the bills of lading, which tell what you're hauling. They inspect the truck, levels 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 being the most detailed inspection. They'll pop the hood. They'll check your brakes. They'll check your fluids. They'll check your horn. Check the tread depth on your tires. Check your air pressure in your truck, because a lot of these big trucks are air brakes. They're not brake fluid like most of your four-wheelers out there. They stop with air brakes. That's whenever you hear a truck pull up and they pull the brake, and you hear psh whenever they stop. That's just them pulling the brake so they don't go nowhere. See, more CB terminology. Okay, talking about scales, that's where we were. See if the scales are open. You may hear this.
Brake 19 northbound, brake 19 northbound. Chicken coops are open. Chicken coops are open northbound.
Chicken coop scale. Another one. What's another one for scales? This is if the scales are closed. Okay.
Brake 19, brake 19. What are them scales doing down the road there, driver?
Driver will respond.
Scales are locked up, nobody's home. Locked up and nobody's home. Scales are closed there, driver. You're free and clear.
Scales are closed, locked up, nobody home. Self-explanatory. Here's one I like when you ask for a Smokey Report, asking where the cops are.
Brake 19, brake 19. I'd like to have a Smokey Report. What we got going on up the road, gentlemen? What's the Smokies doing?
You'll hear this.
You're free and clear, driver, all the way up the road. I ain't seen nothing since back in Dallas over there. You're good to go.
You know, your response like that, telling the other driver, hey, there's no cops in sight, really. Just do your thing, be careful. You know, that's what that boils down to. It's a couple of more fun things. You'd be sitting in a truck stop. A driver pulls in the truck stop, right? Got a good-looking gal sitting in the passenger seat. Y'all may have watched Smokey and the Bandit and heard this one, right? I'll quote Jerry Reed.
Son, where'd you get that seat cover?
Seat cover, pretty lady sitting in the passenger seat over there. I'm a married man, but I do look, whatever, you know, it happens. I love my wife, love you, babe. But she's not stupid. She knows she knows I look out here, but that's the end of that. It's another piece of terminology. Man, there's all kinds, man. If I was just driving down the road, it would just come to me instantly, just without a thing. Now I got to think about them. I can't really think of much of them. Let's see. Trying to think. Well, daggone. I can't really think of anything right offhand, but that was the basics. Oh, you'll hear this in a truck stop. It's one of the more negative things. It's not as common as it used to be when I first started driving, but you hear this.
Drivers, we're over here. Who's looking for some commercial company?
That is a prostitute. And then you'll hear this.
I don't need no daggone lot lizards coming up in my truck, blah, 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 blah.
Lot lizard, once again, prostitute at truck stop, which is very rare nowadays. Last time I seen anything like that was almost 10 years ago. It's almost non-existent anymore. But other than that, the CB is one of the most important safety devices to have on your truck. Unfortunately, a a lot of drivers don't use it anymore for whatever reason. I've had a CB in my truck since day one. Since I got off my trainer's truck, he taught me how to use a CB. It was really great. Still is a good contraption. Still a great thing to have on your truck. Another thing, I want to make a shout out to Salty Pirate TV. I just subscribed to his channel. He's another driver. Y'all guys go check out his channel. Subscribe to it. He's got a lot of good things on there, and he's put out a video that's really great about what we deal with out here. I've already spoke about it in previous videos, but he's done a great job. He's got a little bit more technology than I do right now for YouTube videos, but he's done a great job with it. But yeah, definitely check out his page, Salty Pirate TV. He's got a lot of good stuff. He's a family man. He's a driver. Good guy. Pretty much it. Yeah. Y'all guys have a great night. I'm gonna hop back in the sleeper. Go get me some supper going. Gonna cook me something. I don't know what, but I'll figure out what I got in there. And you all have a great night. God bless. I'll keep the shiny side up and dirty side down.